Family, what up? Thanks for being here. I want to discuss this video. We're going to learn why Charleston said on the Dancer project that it's going to be a different type summer because NBA Youngboy is home. I rock with NBA Youngboy, but I just want to know how he finagles his way out of these situations so easily. Like, it was just last week he was supposed to do, 2 weeks ago I want to say, he was supposed to do 30 days in the halfway house. This dude's back on Gravedigger Mountain. Anyway, let's check the video out. Hit the like button, y'all.
We've become the platform that everybody knows about that interview that we have very often with Charleston White. I had a conversation with Herman Douglas, Cowboy, and I was like, I asked him, I said, well, what's your thoughts of Unc now that time has passed and the things he said about Nipsey? He said that he would want to box you in the Thunderdome, is what he said.
Yeah, I shoot him in the ass. Yeah. Convicted felon talking about fighting me. Yeah. He ain't jumping from them bullets for Nip. Everybody took out running when they went to letting them firecrackers go for Nip. So I don't want to hear about all that box.
Wow, let me pause it right there real quick because I know what he's about to say. And it's true, bro did just sit there and watch. But then again, what was he supposed to do? Yeah, it was rather peculiar how he just said he ran somewhere and came back, and he really was just like in a doorway, I want to say. Just watching. People got to be mindful before they speak, for real. And that's one thing that people don't do on the internet. They just get up there and yap and forget about previous encounters and actions or whatever they said, and then they end up looking like a fool. Cowboy shouldn't have said that.
And shit. Did nobody chase that Eric Holder? When that walked away and came back and kicked Nip upside his head, did nobody say, hey! Did nobody make him shoot the gun at them? So man, I don't want to hear nothing about what no. Keep standing on that corner you've been standing on. You won't ever get to box me unless you want to die.
That's facts. That's big facts. And this should be a valuable lesson to weaker minds or younger minds that might be thinking about joining an organization like this. Nip was a prized possession in this hood. Nobody stood up for him. All they did was watch. And like bro said, dude doubled back and maybe even tripled back and put feet on bro. Nobody screamed. Nobody did nothing. These organizations, red and blue rag organizations, they're overrated for real. Just like one dude, 4 Extra. Nobody cared or loved that dude enough to tell him like, bro, don't come to the hood day. This dude has been arrested in the past 30 days, like twice for sure, past 60 days, maybe 3 or 4 times. He got out for 6 or 8 days and went right back. And what's so bad about the situation is people told him like, bro, well, Wack did. But yeah, he was on the No Jumper podcast. Like, hey, Adam, you should come to my hood day with me. And that's where he got knocked, the hood day. And bro ain't even supposed to be around any members. Why would you do certain things like that? And you got a messed up relationship with the parole officer, and you got an ankle monitor on. But like I said, nobody said, hey bro, sit this one out. Nobody. Let's continue.
You did talking about punching on me. Yeah, nigga, go die.
I 100% knew that was going to be funny.
Somebody punching on me, go die. And we ain't agreed to no celebrity boxing match. How you feel? And you ain't bad enough to try to jump on me, to make me kill you. Yeah, you just talking. But I just know, when they shot Nip, everybody took out running. Everybody took out running. I know when the CIA protecting the president and the gun go off, everybody run to the president. That's all I know. When
Yeah,
that when that
and Nip
motherfucker,
was the savior.
man, Nip is the president. When that white boy shot that gun at Trump, everybody didn't take out opposite from Trump. They ran to him. So nah, homie, don't tell me nothing about nothing. I wear a hat to say I think everybody playing. Yeah, I think Cowboy playing too.
He did say he was the first to run to him.
He said he was in the break room and he was a little further away, and by the time he got outside, Eric Holder was gone.
But
It is something about that Crip organization. It is something about them. I don't know if they was trying to commercialize Crippin' or what, but they just thought it was all the way cool, like to talk about what they were doing on camera. Excuse me. But yeah, they discussed all their dealings on camera. Why did nobody in the organization say, hey, shut up, bro? People are getting RICOs, people are getting cases. Stop talking so much on that man's platform. Nobody said it. And as much as Adam called them people his friends and this and that, he didn't say, bro, chill out, like we're live. Bro, blah, blah. No. He ate it up. All the content. He made content out of them people and made jokes of them, about them in their faces. And they did nothing. And it's just funny to me that these rough and tough dudes from the hood, if their own did them how Adam does them, they'd be fighting and squabbling. But when Adam does it, they laugh it off. That's crazy. Fame, clout, it's a hell of a thing. And it's sad. And I said the same thing about Lil Baby when he was at the billionaire party in the reverse Oreo. If he was in the studio and his homeboys hugged him like that, somebody might be going to the hospital. Anyway, let's continue.
according to Black Sam, there's a protocol. According to Black Sam interview, there's a protocol that we do every day. When Nip, how we get away from the protocol then?
And there are people that have said in the comments that Black Sam does not fuck with Cowboy
He
for
don't.
specific reasons. Yeah.
He don't.
So
And then, and then ain't nobody broke into the prison to get Eric Holder. Ain't nobody paid whoever work in the cafeteria to make the food, to put glass in his food where he swallowed glass. Ain't nobody broke in and paid the guards. Now they can bribe everybody. They can.
Now, Eric Holder. I'm going to tell y'all something else that's sad. And like they said, Nip was a savior out there. He was a prized possession. Nobody slid for Nip. The person that did slide for Nip was Mexican. Make that shit make sense. All these people talk about love for Nip. Long live Nip. Marathon continues. All this Nipsey rhetoric. And didn't even slide for dude. It was a Mexican that did it. You got to make it make sense.
Stored everybody. You mean to tell me they can't get no guard to put no cyanide in his drink to poison him, to get him? Ain't nobody reached out and got Eric Holder. As big and strong and notorious as this gang is. Y'all lying to me.
Yeah.
Y'all lying to me.
NBA Youngboy.
Now, I do want to say this for YouTube purposes. I'm not trying to spread any type message. I'm just simply reacting to the video. And I'm watching it for the first time, so I didn't know he was going to say that stuff. But it's true. They can extort their own. They can do all these things. But when it comes to the right things, nobody does nothing. When it comes to justice or sliding for somebody, nobody does nothing. They just sit back. This is why a lot of people don't like Charleston. The stuff he says is what people sit back and think and really don't have the kahunas to say. And then the people that are being spoken upon, they get mad because he said it. But deep inside, they know they didn't do anything to help Nip or whatever. it's just crazy to me. Like, a message to the youth for me, that red blue organization stuff is overrated. Point blank, period. Any street organization, without me saying that G word, it's overrated. You'll be better off getting a job, going to school, getting a trade, something like that. Just being a family man. And like I tell people, a family man is the worst type person to play with. Go play with a street dude. Go play with a member before you play with a family man. Anyway, let's go.
He's home.
Yeah. You in Pooh Shiesty.
Okay.
It's gonna be a dangerous summer. Yeah. Christmas time, it's gonna be some robbers out there with them new Pooh Shiesty, man. Oh man, it's gonna be some shit.
But we just spoke on how modern day slavery
Yeah.
fixes people.
Yeah. Well, you know, they come home Muslims, but they be criminal Muslims.
Oh my God, I didn't hear about Pooh Shiesty being home. I'm gonna have to look that up, or maybe he's coming home sometime this year. It's gonna be a hot summer. It's gonna be a lot of dudes with some real skinny jeans and ARPs in their jeans and ski masks running around. Black Air Force Ones. Maybe even whole Nike Tech outfits this summer, all black. It's gonna be different. YB. Bro's gonna stay forever relevant as long as he got the influence. It's crazy that I feel like his influence goes from 10 to 40, maybe even higher. For real, for real. It's gonna be a wild summer.
They be criminal Muslims.
You don't think it's possible for him to take on a better path now?
No, not if he rapping. Now if he rapping, there's no way possible. There's no way possible not if he rapping.
It seemed like he was trying to separate himself, kind of stay up in the hills.
Who was?
Be home, NBA.
Nah, he was forced to. He was on house arrest. Yeah. Nah, they forced that to do that. Yeah. Nah, he went to playing doctor. That's yeah. He went to playing doctor for the dope.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
A whole drug ring. Yeah, like all type of people bringing strips for that shit.
He is a clever son of a.
Yeah, he is.
He is a clever son of a.
Yeah.
Got to give his props on that. You know, when last time you were up here, we spoke on LeBron and Stephen A. And you know, Bronny's been cooking, right? So he don't.
And this is the part that I don't understand. But that's where the influence comes in too. And then the industry needs the YB push. But dude was on gun charges. Then he played doctor and got out early. And then had a 4-helicopter escort. It said that he might be doing arenas and stuff like that. It's going to be wild. And he'll fill them up. Trust me. He'll fill them up. Dude's influence is like unmatched. I just be wondering, like, bro, it has to be more to the story. How do you get out like that? Like, yeah. People say money this, money that. Look at Puff.
He ain't gonna be shit in the NBA.
I think it's possible, man. I think it's possible that he could end up cooking. A hard-working family. He looks like he's whipping some ass.
Boy got a bad heart. Man, ain't too much a boy can do with that bad heart. Yeah. He's like the runt of the litter. Yeah, boy got a bad heart. Boy can't run hard.
I think he might end up cooking. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I hope so.
I'm excited to see if he could do it. Now, Stephen A. had said some shit, right? Stephen A. said, which was interesting to me because some people talk too much, I think, and they dig themselves in their own hole. He said that if LeBron would have put his hands on him, he would have swung off, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, he said he would have got his ass kicked because, you know, LeBron's what, 6'8",
Yeah, big old
6'9", 250.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have put his hands on him. I don't think Stephen A. is that type of guy. We seen his boxing video that LeBron leaked. I don't know if he would have done that. You think that Stephen A. would have the balls to put his hands on LeBron?
Yeah.
I'm going to be real. That LeBron situation is garbage, for real. It's garbage. You put your son in front of millions to play in the league. You're damn right people are going to critique him. You cannot get mad for what people say about what they see. You get paid to slam dunk, dribble, and do what you do. This man get paid to critique things. It don't matter if he played the game or nothing. The inventor of basketball probably didn't even play basketball. It's just funny the things that we go back and forward about and then get mad at how people look at us. For real, for real. The thing is, why is it only us? It ain't no other culture that I see that does the foolery and fuckery that we do. It's crazy. But Bron, he tripping. He really is tripping, because this is the thing. People go at certain people, but they won't go at the news. They won't go at the network. They won't go at the people they really should go at. And that's the sad part about it. I don't think LeBron would have that same response if it was a person of different hue saying the same things that Stephen A was saying. Anyway, YB. Be ready, y'all. And they're bringing dude out right when spring breaks. It's real. Anyway, like the video, comment, let me know where you from. If you made it to this point, say I made it. I'm out. Peace.